Have you ever been in a situation where you've desperately needed something? A raise, a crucial deal, or a simple favor? The reality is, it's not just about what you ask for, but how you ask for it that determines whether you get what you want. Today, I'm going to share 7 questioning techniques that reveals the secret art of phrasing questions so effectively, they're practically irresistible. They're designed in a way to help you ask in a way that's clear, compelling, and impossible to ignore. Starting with the closed-ended question. Closed-ended questions are the power tools of conversations, engineered to deliver specific binary responses, usually a yes or a no. They cut through the noise with their directness, just steering the conversation to very clear, specific responses. An effective example of this would be, "I'm really under a tight deadline with this project. Could you spare 15 minutes to review this document by noon?" This outlines both the action required and the deadline, leaving little room for ambiguity. The phrase tight deadline instills a sense of urgency and importance, highlighting the request's immediacy. Additionally, specifying a brief time frame of 15 minutes makes the request appear more manageable, thereby increasing the likelihood of compliance. This is a targeted approach with a clear expectation, driving both a prompt and a response. Next is the open-ended question. Open-ended questions are the keys to unlocking rich, meaningful conversation. Unlike their closed counterparts that just elicit a yes or a no, these questions invite a more expansive response. These create more space for exploration, encouraging your conversation partner to open up a bit more about their thoughts, their feelings, and their experiences. This technique fosters a connection that goes beyond surface-level connections. An effective example of this would be, "What aspects of my recent presentation do you think were most effective? And what areas do you believe could use improvement?" These questions just allow you to open up the door to more expansive dialogue. The terms "most effective" and "areas could use improvement" encourage a nuanced evaluation, facilitating the provision of detailed and actionable feedback. They really encourage the respondent to share their motivations and their thought processes. The next question is the clarifying question. These clarifying questions are essential tools for promoting precise, accurate communication. They focus on very specific aspects of the discussion, providing for a more accurate interpretation. It prevents assumptions and it ensures that every detail has been thoroughly processed and understood. An effective example of this would be something like, "When you mentioned that strong performance leads to salary increases, can you specify which particular achievements or metrics you focus on during evaluations?" Questions like this prompt a detailed explanation, providing a clear picture of the intended message. Requesting specific achievements or metrics targets the criteria influencing salary increases, ensuring clarity on what is needed. These questions are really designed to seek further detail and just eliminate any ambiguity from previous responses. Now we have probing questions. And probing questions are designed to really go beneath the surface, to really explore the topic on a deeper level. These questions push beyond the initial response to provide a more detailed, timely, and thoughtful response. An effective example of this would be, "Can you elaborate on what specific changes would make you feel more appreciated in our relationship?" This will enhance the depth of a conversation, leading to more meaningful insights and an overall understanding of the information. The request to elaborate on specific changes prompts the partner to provide detailed, actionable insights into their needs. This precise wording helps uncover core concerns, facilitating effective resolution, further allowing them to just explore deeper layers of that conversation. Next are leading questions. Leading questions subtly steer conversations in a very specific direction. By shaping the context or framing of a question, they guide the respondent towards a particular process that allows them to answer in a desirable way. An effective example of this would be, "Wouldn't it be amazing to enjoy a relaxing dinner together this Friday?" You see how we're leading the question towards a specific response that's going to reinforce your beliefs? The phrase, "wouldn't it be amazing?" frames the invitation as a highly desirable experience, subtly guiding that person towards agreement by suggesting the outing as a delightful and almost inevitable choice. I'm really into human psychology, and I believe that this technique is the most powerful one because you are effectively getting in their heads and you're making them kind of believe what you want them to believe, but Use this responsibly. Next is reflective questions. Reflective questions act almost as a mirror that just allows respondents to really just reflect on their own thoughts and beliefs. They often involve paraphrasing what already has been said and then following up with a question where they want further information. This helps not only in clarifying their own beliefs, but in fostering a more deeper, connected conversation. An effective example of this would be reflecting on the goals you set for this year. Which ones have you found most fulfilling? And which do you think need more attention? You see how this validates the respondent's emotions and allows for them to expand deeper? The phrase reflecting on the goals encourages a thorough review of past actions, while most fulfilling and needs more attention guides the evaluation towards both success and areas for improvement, prompting a balanced assessment. This really leverages the power of active listening and validation. Now we have hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions ignite creativity and allow respondents to just really open up their imaginations to possibilities of what if. This allows individuals to explore all possibilities beyond their current reality. This technique can uncover deeper insights or innovative ideas that may not have come up in conversational questioning. An effective example of this would be, if we could double our marketing budget, what innovative tactics would you implement to dramatically boost our brand's visibility? You see how these questions are crafted to open up a new avenue of thought that they may not have been able to explore otherwise. By proposing to double our marketing budget, this question eliminates financial constraints and encourages imaginative, high-impact ideas. They encourage detailed exploration or creative solutions to underlying values. Once you begin to understand how to frame your questions, it's also important to manage that follow-up process. The follow-up process is the bridge between asking and achieving, and how you handle these actions can reinforce the effectiveness of your questioning. So here's how to navigate the follow-up process effectively. Prioritize precision. Ensure that your follow-up questions are as clear and specific as your initial question. Balance perspective with respect. While persistence is often necessary, it's very important to avoid being pushy. Respect boundaries and decisions and continue to just focus on a collaborative tone. And also cultivate kindness and appreciation. Acknowledge the time and effort that your respondents are giving you and just acknowledge them and just be grateful for it. These techniques are not theoretical concepts, but they're practical tools that, when applied effectively, can absolutely transform the way you communicate. And each one of these techniques provides its own strategic advantage in getting what you want. You'll move from simply asking questions to strategically guiding conversations towards desired outcomes. So as you put these techniques into practice, remember that asking the right question can just determine the outcome of what you are asking for. Hope you got a lot of value out of this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. I make new videos every week. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video. If you're new here, I have so many more for you to watch, and I would love for you to do that. Please let me know what topics you'd like me to cover next, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. Think about me, think about you, think about espresso.